G'day! Today, Ryan talks about the follow-up text.
That was a wonderful intro, by the way. I'm glad that you took the duties on that and not me, because I would not have done it as good as you. Can we have a replay on his intro, please? It was absolutely
don't think we
wonderful.
can.
Still can't afford that. We're working on that. Today we're talking about the follow-up text. Have you ever... You listening? Have you ever... You're not listening. You're talking over me again. How did you even know what I was going to say? All right, can I start again, please?
Because we
Start
did it in
again?
rehearsal.
Here we go, right? Have you ever been in a situation where you have exchanged numbers with a girl, right? You go out, you have a good time, both you're a little bit giddy, a little bit drunk, and so, hey, you do the right thing, you make the effort to swap numbers, you get hers, she gets yours, and then it's like the follow-up text can be really, really awkward because both of you are kind of drunk, and then the next day is probably a bad time to text the girl.
That's right, you're
because
hungover.
she's hungover. Oh, who was he again? So I wanted to talk about that.
So
today.
that's if you got a number and didn't go home with her. You went home separately.
Yes, yeah, you went home separately, and you're kind of wanting to follow it up, but you haven't met each other before, right? You've never met each other before. It's just that night. Now, I think that this happens quite a lot.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like winning the lottery. Sometimes you'll go, actually, I did like him, and then we'll want to follow up. And then other times, flat, cold, stone, nothing.
Yes. Do you get that often? Do you get that often?
I think every person does. I don't get it all the time, but a lot of the times, yeah, sure, it does happen.
This is honest.
Yeah.
I thought
What about
you'd
you?
make a gag there.
No.
It's been a while for me, but my brother used to, we'd be like,
Yeah.
oh man, how do I get back quick? Or,
Yeah.
it's all about the timing.
Well,
isn't it?
what advice would you give? I mean, what would you
don't-
do?
Well, I'd say don't rush into it. Just give it some time.
Yeah.
Just let it chill.
But how long is too long?
3 days.
3 days?
3 days. Past that's too long. Give it a day or two. And then the next day's like, it's up to you.
But 3 days
seem a little
later,
desperate.
it sort of starts going away, doesn't it? You
That's
know,
right.
it's like in her
then
head,
it
it's
comes
kind of
back
that
up.
guy. Anyway, so yeah, look, I don't know. I think that it's kind of confusing. I mean, I think that a week maybe, is that too long? I think it depends on the
too
girl,
long.
doesn't it? It depends on the girl.
Weeks too long.
Yeah.
Weeks too
Really,
long.
maybe it should be on the second day.
Second
but
day.
what do you say, Jade? What do you say?
I don't know. You just be cool. Play it cool, Lappos.
Okay, so you don't try to be clowny and funny. You don't try and remember things that you did that night.
If you were
like,
clowny and funny on the night and
Yeah.
it seemed to work,
yeah,
maybe
Yeah.
inject a little
just
comedy that way.
yeah,
And you can ingest.
yeah. Sometimes that can work.
Just
but
one,
then,
maybe something light.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the most awkward part. I mean, other than sort of how long to wait, I think 3 days following that rule seems a little bit dorky. It seems as if you've got it off the internet or something. How long to wait until you text a girl that you have just met? 3 days is the general rule. I don't Google stuff, by the way. Never done it.
I don't
Never
think
needed
there's
to.
there's no set rule. But I think you don't want to be coming on too quick, like the next morning at 10, 11, 12, and 1 o'clock. That's just crazy.
No, exactly. Because you do have to think she's probably still hungover. She probably doesn't even remember
Yeah.
you. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
probably dealing with an angry husband,
Okay.
an angry boyfriend. I mean, there's things you just...
There are obstacles. There are certain little obstacles you need to get through. Okay, now give me an example. Give me something specific that you would text.
I don't know.
Would you call?
Well, I think a calling's a little upfront, isn't it?
These days, I think you need to kind of give a warning shot by sending a text.
Fire a warning shot across a nose.
Yeah. Now, I would generally I would call, but I think these
Had a
days
great
it's a little
time the
bit
other night.
like that. Yeah.
Would you like to go get sushi?
Right.
I don't eat sushi.
But what if she's used to hearing this stuff all of the time and she's got like 25 guys in her phone and she sees you say something like,
I don't know.
Hey, I'm the guy from the other night. Want to go out? Who? What? Oh, him? Oh, no. You need something that's
Ryan.
you know? Hey, it's not always like that, I assume.
Swipe left.
Life is peaceful there. Swipe left.
I don't know. I've been out the game.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure, I'm all ears.
Well, what if you weren't to write something? What if you were to send a meme?
Well, what if you weren't very meme-centric, Lappos? What if memes aren't your thing?
Well, what if you were to borrow one from the internet or get your friends to make one up? But can I show you an example,
We
please?
borrow most memes from the internet.
Well, I came up with one as an example, and it's this one, and
Oh.
it says,
Oh.
"If you want a rumba,
Oh.
you got my number."
Jeez, that's
What
not
about that one? You
bad.
like that one?
I like that.
Yeah, you send that to the girl
Yeah.
instead of, "Oh, hey, I'm that guy from the other night. Remember? I was just wondering."
Who you trying to be?
That's how I am in my head when I have to do that.
that's.
I mean, not me. I mean, that's how.
That's how
other men
you
think.
see the girl seeing you.
Yeah, sometimes.
We're really
yeah.
gonna-
But I think
we're
that
gonna
if you
work on that,
send,
buddy.
you send something like that, right?
Yeah, I think
You
that
know?
says a lot.
And it's to the point. Get rid of it now. I don't need it anymore. It's to the point. Now, what I was thinking was the viewers could maybe send in us memes. You know, like they could send in memes that they think would
Oh.
be good to send to a girl
Oh,
that you've
but
just
I'm-
met.
I'm taken.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can send
Oh.
their versions of what meme they would
Right, so this is
Get
the
it?
follow-up meme.
send. The follow-up meme
Your best
text.
follow-up meme, people. Come on.
Yeah.
Give us your best. Where do they send it, Ryan?
They send it to mailbag@jadenryan.com.au. That's mailbag at there. That. Okay? Send it there.
It's
Please
there.
send us your memes and we are going to put them up on this show. Well, there you go. I think there's a hell of a lot more to cover on this, but I
Yes.
think that that's a start. We've pushed the boat out.
Yes, thank you, Lappos, for this important topic that we had to discuss today.
And as usual, I got absolutely nothing out of it, but thank you for trying.
That's all right. And join us again, and please send us in your memes, and we will have a look at them.
Okay. Bye-bye, legends. We'll see you soon.
Ta-da, guys.
Thanks for watching. To see more, like on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube, follow on Instagram, and watch on Twitch. If you'd like to help keep Jade and Ryan on the internet, support the show over at Patreon.